Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. After taking a look at the Toro Rosso STR10 of Max Verstappen, it's now time to move on 1 year later to the Red Bull RB12 of Max Verstappen. And this is a Minichamps model in 1/18 scale, and I have this in my collection for quite some time. So as I said before, in the previous video that I uploaded about the Toro Rosso STR10 of Max Verstappen, it's now time to continue this story. Because 1 year later, in 2016, the Red Bull wasn't performing that well, with drivers Daniel Ricciardo and Daniel Kvyat behind the wheel. Especially Daniel Kvyat didn't perform that well, and that resulted in the replacing of Daniel Kvyat from the Spanish Grand Prix onwards. And the man that replaces Daniel Kvyat was indeed Max Verstappen. He joined Red Bull Racing during the Spanish Grand Prix of 2016, and thus Daniel Kvyat was demoted to Red Bull's sister team Toro Rosso for the remainder of the season. So this is a model car that I really wanted to add to my collection for several reasons. The first reason is because Max Verstappen won the Spanish Grand Prix on debut, making this a very noticeable achievement. And the second reason is that Max Verstappen is a Dutch driver and I'm also Dutch, so that adds up a little bit. And I had already a model car from Jos Verstappen in his Minardi time. I will show that also in a later video. But Max Verstappen is the only Dutch driver to win a Formula 1 Grand Prix, and therefore this model has to be in my collection. So let's now move on to some fun facts about this model and this race weekend. The first one is that Max Verstappen qualified 4th for the Spanish Grand Prix. And Lewis Hamilton had pole position with Nico Rosberg on P2. So both Mercedes drivers were on the front row. During the start of the race, both Mercedes drivers took each other out in turn 4 of the Spanish Grand Prix. And that gave Max the chance to win this Grand Prix. And by winning this Grand Prix, Max Verstappen gained some records. The first one is that at the age of 18 years and 228 days, Verstappen became the youngest ever winner, the youngest driver to score a podium finish, and the youngest ever to lead a lap of a Formula 1 race. Another fun fact is that the fastest lap of the Grand Prix is on the name of Daniel Kvyat in his Toro Rosso. So now let's head over to some details of this model. As you can see, the car is on the medium tire. And the medium tire is the tire where Max started on during the Spanish Grand Prix. If we move further, then you can see the number 33 and the Puma logo, and also the Giant Red Bull logo and Aston Martin logos. And if we look at the rear wing, then you see the Red Bull logo and the DRS mechanism. And also on the inside of the rear wing you can see some sponsors as well. So how did Max perform during the remainder of the 2016 season? So Max drove 17 Grand Prix. In those Grand Prix Max achieved 7 podium finishes. And his best qualification was P2, and that's at the Grand Prix of Belgium in 2016. In the 2016 season, the RB12 was known for his outstanding chassis and aerodynamics, because the car was designed by Adrian Newey. Therefore, the car was quite competitive to its competitors, despite lacking engine performance. Eventually, the Red Bull RB12 would finish second in the Constructors' Championship with 468 points. So right now we're coming to the end of the video. I hope you liked this video where I gave more information about the RB12 of Max Verstappen during the Spanish Grand Prix, where he won the Grand Prix on debut. I really hope you liked this model. I do, and if you like these videos, please do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel. That would help me a lot, and I will see you guys into the next video. Goodbye.